What is up, guys? Back at it again. We're going to go over a lot of our clan battles here. Going to show off all these different decks, so you guys get a little something different. So, let me get get my little sound back on so you guys can hear something in the background. As you see, Darkside there, he shows me a lot of different variances with his deck and everything like that. And but right now, they're just going to be doing a little elixir push in the beginning, blah, blah, blah. But, been away from at least a day or so. I had to take a break. Worked way too many hours. Was up for like 30-something hours straight. Couldn't even focus on any videos, especially commentary, as I'm trying to get better at it. The more videos we'll put out, the better quality you'll get. Just leave a like below. Leave some comments. What needs to be changed? What needs to be done? And what do you guys like to see? Other than that, you see the just back and forth going right now. And that's just about it. It's kind of boring right now. Come on, Darky. You're getting worked. I'm starting to see the Ice Wizard a lot. And it's being a pain. I forgot how much of a pain that thing is. How bad it slows the troops down. It's so ridiculous. But Darky's just letting those archers do a little good so he can get his elixir back up. He has a great advantage in his elixir, so he's going to be able to do an awesome push here. Hopefully he throws that mini Pika down and then gets a dragon on top of that so he gets a good counter push here. He's going to go with the musketeer. It's still going to do work. And then you got that pesky little Ice Wizard. Tavian God, look at these decks. They'll answer your questions on the Ice Wizard. As you see, that Darkside's freaking counter pushes are just so strong. And look at the elixir right now. He could be dumping troops right now if he wanted to and just overpower them and win. But he's not playing on the aggressive side. I think he just wants to build a strong push and kind of go after him. And you see this Lone Cat or Long Cat guy is just going to the right side. He's just like, here, take my king castle. I don't care. Because any other player would not be trying to defend that one tower. Darkside has enough elixir. He's going to play both sides. He could have just let him have that tower and just completely annihilated the castle. So on Darkside's part, yeah, he kind of screwed up. He should have, been aggressive on the push where you got that castle down to 1170. Then it would have been completely over, and we wouldn't be talking about this match no more. But we are. It's all good. It's still going. As you see, Darkside, he gets himself 3 crowns. It was a good match, good counter push. It just shows you how strong the counter pushes he has. So we're going to go into someone else's battle. Let's see. Thinking about B-Dub. He has a very unorthodox deck. I mean, you do not see this deck out there, so he catches people off guard for sure. Like, you just don't expect a deck like this. Especially like the skeleton army, all the Larrys. It's just so crazy. I don't see them no more. When I do, they piss me off because it's always when I have no elixir or my zap's not up yet. So it's just annoying. But he's making excellent pushes in our clan. So right now he's just throwing that little chip damage on the left hand side, and he's gonna throw the little Larrys everywhere. He's gonna handle that with a little goblin barrel. And then he's most likely, if he had elixir, he could have had a pretty darn good counter push. Like, he could have threw a Hog Rider in there, but the Wizard obviously is going to just tear the Larrys apart. But on things like that, you can let the Hog Rider get surrounded by all the Larrys. Oh, he has the Royal Giant. This is going to be bad. That tower's done. Especially, it's hard to throw any Wiz or anything down, any minions, because of the Wiz. It just annihilates all of them. So it's going to continuously do chip damage on the left-hand side. Dark Prince is going to stop the Spear Goblins, and pretty much is putting his drive right now to a halt. He's going to throw the Barbarians down to kind of try to melt that Dark Prince, and then hopefully he gets that Musketeer up. He can throw it, or the Prince, or the Witch, so he can get something going on that left side, because that mini Pika is just going to do work. And he threw that Witch way too far back. I think the Larrys could have assisted his Barbs, but let's see what he got going on here. He knows his deck better than I do. He has nothing for the goblins on the right. And his push on the left just got melted. And that Wiz is just standing strong. He's going to put that Royal Giant, it looks like, in front of that Wiz. I mean, look how many Larrys just got demolished right there. Just crazy. Bad thing about the Royal Giant poison. You can put it on your side, and it's going to directly just start doing work on you. He's very consistent with that Goblin Barrel. That's very good. You need to just get some kind of distraction up there with that Goblin Barrel, and then he'd just be melting towers. You got the barbs going on the left, got the poison going. That should assist him to get that tower down. But, I mean, look at the Wiz. Wiped out them barbs like nothing. I'm surprised not many people use the Wiz because it's such a strong card. Larry's going to tear all that apart, stop that push. Dead in its tracks while the Royal Giant's still doing work. Here is his counter push here. He's going to go with the Musketeer. And I think that is just going to get him down. But the Witch locked on the tower just in time. You know, right as he ran out of time. They're in sudden death. The clear advantage is Jeff. But let's see what happens. He's going to put the Skeleton Army down. It's going to just completely... Ooh. He's going to need to do something about this dark. There we go. Perfect distraction. And the one thing with Blue Wing, he doesn't have like a big tank. So it's going to be pretty fun. Look at that. Oh my. Just commentating on the right-hand side, showing how he just completely just was pushing for that right tower to go down, and then B-Dub just did a sleight of hand, went to the left, snuck in there, and got that King Tower down. And now he's look at this. He's going to melt that right now. Yeah, I'm sure his zap ain't ready. He got a Wiz down. Wiz is going to melt that. There's 9 seconds and counting. Is this going to be a draw? He throws a poison out there. The poison isn't going to be quick enough. And then the Musketeer is going to stop it right there. Wow, 1 second left. That's right there. That's not giving up. That's very determined to win. You guys need to do that. Do not ever, even if you start off the match and you get just murdered right away, don't quit. I've won so many matches that way. Within the first 10 seconds, my tower got melted, and I end up going back and 3-starring them. So you guys got to do that. OD, this is the guy that's leading the trophies. I just cannot catch him. I'll get on just crazy winning streaks, and then he'll go on a crazy winning streak. And then when he starts losing like crazy, I'll be winning, and then he'll turn around and start winning again, and I'll just dive. Like 300 trophies. It's ridiculous. So I'm all over. I'm going from like 3rd down to 6th, back up to 3rd. Him and Hit, they're just pretty much, they got it sealed right now on the top of our leaderboard. But me and Darky Dark will catch them. We led it before. Like I said, that's what happens when you don't play for a while. You get behind in cards. And this here, it's all in your level on cards. If you have lower level cards and your opponent, you're gonna 9 times out of 10 you get your butt whooped. But I mean strategy's there too. Just sometimes you just get overpowered. So he's gonna apply the constant pressure with the barbs, and he's got a Pika on the right with some Ice Spirits, Fire Spirits. Gonna just melt all that, and that Pika's on that tower. One whack, oh, stopped him from getting another one. See, the way I tried using OD's deck, and it's just too slow for me. I mean, but once you get the barbs going out there, and you throw another set of barbs, the 4 barbs on there, and put a Musketeer or your little Bomber or whatever behind them, you do pretty good. But you got to get the elixir pumps out. As you see, you just dropped one. Pump up, pump often. That's how it needs to be done. If you're going to do anything with this deck, you have to have that elixir pump out. And if there's a miner, put it on. Oh, he didn't even put the miner on the elixir pump. I'm shocked. Took out the princess. So right now, he's just getting that elixir up. He's going to put another barbed hood down. And then that's a sturdy card to play. If you can, handle the elixir drop as much as it does with it. You got the giant out defensively. Not many people do that. They always want to use the giant for a push. They always rush it, and they end up using too much elixir. Use your giant for defense. Right here, as you tell, it just took that whole push away. And I'm surprised that Dark Souls allowing OD to have that elixir pump. because playing against a deck like OD has, you know it's a lot of elixir, and you know you got to tear those pumps out. But he has a little push on the left-hand side. Here you go again. Ice Wiz. Tibian, it's you. And you'll see how strong that is. Okay. I mean, you got the giant locked on. Princess is taking, getting a lot of hits on him. But no one's stopping that giant. Then he got 2 barbs going in. Oh, that's going to freeze that, melt that push. Now he's got his barbs coming out. And he's going to build a little push behind it. He's going to throw that giant there. So, I mean, there's really no stopping this push coming right here. Got the little bomber. The bomber's going to do work on all those barbarians. The Ice Spirit stops the little bomber. Mini Pika's out. Melted that push. And it just shows right there. With that Ice Wiz just slowing everybody down. I mean, I'm surprised I don't see it more. I'm starting to see it a little bit, but I figured you'd see that Ice Wizard more. I used to love using that card for as much as it slows you down. But he has a crazy push on the left-hand side. Ice Wiz just slowed everything down and allows him to get beat up. But he did it in the air. He had all of his direct contact to the tower, and that's what he started doing to get that win. Sometimes you got to do that. I like to try to win without that, but there's times where, I want them trophies. I'm going to do it. So here's a look at our leaderboards. I'm at 3rd, getting close up there. I'm gonna try and make a push. 3,000. I need to get up there. Here's my deck. It does work. I'm doing grand challenges. I will show you in the next video of my grand challenge, and we'll do some live attacks. All right, guys. Later.